So we're back live at the Birmingham Music Awards networking session. We're here with Sally Ray Morris of Gasoline and Matches. Sally, thanks for taking the time to join us.
Thank you for joining me. I'm trying to make friends here. So,
Can you tell us a little bit about, well, first of all, what you do?
so I play in a country duo called Gasoline and Matches, and I sing and play guitar, and I run a lot of nights in Birmingham as well.
Okay. Can you tell us about those?
Yeah, so I host a night called Nashville Sounds in the Round, which is actually taking place tomorrow, but it's sold out. So you can't come, but it's at Kitchen Garden Cafe. It happens every few months, and we have all hosts of different singer-songwriters that come and join us. It's a really great night.
Okay, cool. And musically, can you tell us a little bit more about what you do?
Yeah, so we kind of sit under that large umbrella term of country music right now. So we released our debut EP last year, which managed to get to #1 in the iTunes chart. But yeah, so just releasing lots of music, really.
And as I understand it, you're nominated in the Birmingham Music Awards. How do you feel about that?
I'm really excited. I like anything keeping it Birmingham. So it's always nice to represent the thriving music scene we have here.
Obviously, country not a genre that's like overly thought of as being represented in Birmingham, but I think that the music scene in the city at the moment, there's so many different genres, and there seems to be so much positive energy in the city. How do you feel about being a country artist coming from a city like Birmingham?
I think it's great because I think country has very much grown as a genre over the past 10 or 20 years. I mean, stuff that we're calling country now might have been pop music a few years ago. A lot of the sounds coming from Nashville. So we're kind of trying to keep it British with what we do. But it's just nice because so it's the folk and country category, and there's so many other bands that are in the category with us that we think are amazing. So it's nice to see that country and folk is being represented. And there are so many different genres of music in this city. So it's great to see.
You mentioned about reaching #1 in the iTunes charts, country, if I'm getting that right.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the track and how that came about?
Yeah, so we released it. It was actually January last year that we released the first song, Fool's Gold. And yeah, it just went straight to the top of the tracks. We'd recorded the music video with a really good local video maker called Jez Allsop, who's also produced music videos for Swamp Meat Family Band, who are also in our category. And lots of other bands. So we were just really proud that it was the first song we'd put out digitally, and it did that. That was probably one of the more, I don't want to say traditional country, but it definitely had that more rockabilly kind of country roots to the songs. And then the other songs that we followed up with have all had their own sound. So, but it was really exciting for us and kind of the start of good things, we hope.
I know that you mentioned you're heading back into the studio as well. That's exciting. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so we're heading back into Magic Garden studio with Gavin Monaghan actually next weekend. The other half of my duo, Steve, is in China as of Friday. He lands the day we go into the studio. So we're going to be recording another few tracks that I think, and I don't want to promise anything, but I think it is going to grow into an album. So we're still going to be recording later in the year, and then probably releasing later in the year. So. And
touring as well. I know you were in the States recently. How was that?
Amazing. We go over there for the NAMM show, so it's a big trade show. Hang out with lots of cool people, get lots of stuff. People like to give you stuff in America, which is great. But so that was really cool, and just gathering some inspiration, I suppose, for new songs we want to write, just driving around lots. I'm going off the question here. What was the question?
You know what?
Yeah, so we always travel. We're hoping to get onto a few festivals. We haven't announced them yet, but there are a few festivals we'll be doing. The Nashville Sounds Night is the regular night. We're going to start doing a local country night as well for bands as well. So we want to bring more UK artists to Birmingham because we feel that there is that gap right now. Country isn't as well represented as it should be because a lot of people, I mean, there's a massive festival down in London called C2C Festival, which happens in just a few weeks. And thousands of people attend, so there's thousands of fans around the country that want to see some country music, so I think bringing it to the Midlands is a good thing. So.
Okay, awesome. Is there anything perhaps happening in the future? You mentioned the tour in the studio. Anything that you want to mention? Anything interesting?
Sponsored by Bacardi. Just writing new tracks. Yeah, working on new music. I don't really know what else I'm allowed to disclose at this point in time, but...
So if people do want to find out more about Gasolina Matches, where do they find you?
So we're on all of the popular social media sites, usually as Gasolina Matches or Gasolina Matches Music. But if you type us in, you should find us. The website is just gasolinamatchesmusic.com, and that's got all the handles on there. We're on Spotify, iTunes, all of that. So.
All right, really excited to see you at the Music Awards, the ceremony. Hopefully you win. Hopefully we'll see you there. But otherwise, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for joining us.